Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Pittsburgh Pirates franchise on MLB The Show 18. As you can see, we are 3 games back of the Brew Crew, so why not take a look at these Brew Crew games, see what happens as we are facing them. That's a solo shot. We'll take that. We got a 1-0 lead in this one. We're facing Sonny Gray. We keep getting runners on base here, but not really amounting to anything as Sonny Gray's getting out of these innings twice in a row now. And now Maikel Franco on there. He gets out of that. We've just got to hope that Andrew Heaney does a great job against their batters, which right now isn't looking good as he's got bases loaded, none out. So we're going to bring in Guerrero. Strikeout, ground out, runs scored. It's a tie ball game. Sonny Gray in danger here. We hit a sac fly. We are up 2-1. A walk by Louis Brinson. Another sac fly. Going to bring one in. That's 3-1 now. We're going to have a chance here. A double by Arcia and a 2-run shot off Guerrero is going to tie this game. That's not exactly where we wanted it to go. They bring in Seth Maness. We get nothing done on there. So we are going to bring in Cario Farioni, and he gives up a 2-run shot to Shaw. And that's going to give the Brew Crew a 5-3 lead. As we are in the bottom of the 8th, we're going to get some gameplay going. And that one going to be Nelson Cruz, who's going to ground this one out to third base. Then we are going to bring up Brinson, who's going to get the hit. That's a single. He's going to get to first base. We got one man on. Next batter, it's going to be Franco, and he's going to line this one into left field. That's going to be another base hit. We got 2 on, 1 out. And that one, Swain, Zachary Swain up the middle, another single, and Brinson going to come home. He is safe at the plate, and it is a 5-4 game. We just need another hit here, and this one's going to go for a double play, and that's going to get the Brew Crew out of the inning. So we go into the bottom of the 9th as our reliever's able to shut them down. Here's Brett Gardner. He is going to ground out to first base. Later on with 2 outs, it is Josh Bell, our only hope, and that is a pathetic fly ball to second base. That will be the final out of the game, and this series living up to the hype of 5-4 game to start it all off. So we go to game 2 managing this one. They get a sacrifice, and they're up 1-0. Mitch Keller on the mound, a little first inning jitters. A 2-run homer from Maikel Franco going to help out Mitch Keller in this one. Give us a 2-1 lead. We just need Mitch Keller to pitch a gem for the rest of the way out, and I think he can do it. We'll see what happens. We got corners with 1 out. We get a sac fly, and it's going to be 3-1 as Mitch Keller continuing his day. He gives up a double to Locane. We don't want to see that. A single and a run scored, so he gives up 2 runs. Early in this one, there's a triple and a run scored for us. We get another run later on. It's 5-2 now, and Mitch Keller into the 7th, giving up a little bit, but he's getting out of the innings. Now we're going to pinch hit for him in the bottom of the 7th. We're going to bring in, who do we bring in on this one? Not sure. Not sure who I want to bring in. Okay, there we go. We'll bring in Torres. He does not get it done. So we go into the 8th inning now. We're going to take Torres out. We got to put somebody we trust. It's Michael Feliz. I don't know if we actually trust him, but we'll bring him in anyway. And let's see what happens. It is 5-2. 5-2. There's a double. There's a run scored for them. They make it 5-3. They're coming close here. We're going to take out Feliz. We're bringing in Rivero. He gets the final out of the game. Mitch Keller, player of the game for us. Chris Archer gets traded to the from the Rays. Shocking trade right there. There's a solo shot for us to start off this ball game in the first inning. It is 1-0. Jameson Taillon. We just need him to pitch a good outing. We need a good outing from him. He doesn't usually do it in Sim. Obviously, you could see he's 3-9. He does have a 3.65. He's battled back from what his ERA used to be earlier in the season. Locane trying to play his small ball with stolen bases and whatnot, but nobody there to bring him in. We get a guy on, but nobody comes in, and Travis Shaw going to tie this game at 1 with a solo shot. So 2 solo shots in this game, 1 off each starting pitcher. Cario Farioni coming into this game. He's giving up walks. He's giving up bunts. So we're going to have to take him out. We're bringing in Swarzak. He gives up a 3-run shot. The drama in this series is real. Zachary Swain is up in the bottom of the 8th inning, down 4-1. He's going to strike out. Swarzak actually walks. I don't know why we left him in there. Dumb decision, I think, but he does walk. But he's the only one to do anything. We lose that one 4-1. Now the final game of the 4-game set. Let's see, can we do anything? Trevor Williams on the mound. And just nothing going on for the first few innings, really. But then in trouble in the 3rd, he gets out of it. Very proud of what Williams was able to do there. He's 5-5 with a 390 as he's moved it under 4 so far today. He just needs to not give up a run to keep it going. A sac fly going to give us a 1-0 lead. We'll take it. We'll take the small ball for now. Single by Gene Segura. Double right there with a runner thrown out at home. So we don't get an extra one on the board. It is still 1-0. We move into the 7th inning with Williams still pitching. He gives up a hit, so we're going to bring him out. We're going to put Guerrero in there and trust him for now. He does get out of the 7th inning for us. They got Seth Maness. We're going to bring in Adam Jones. He's going to get a single on a pinch hit, but nothing really doing there, so we're going to bring in Kevin Segrist. And Segrist going to give up a double with the runners thrown out at home, which is huge drama, and then another single and another runner thrown out at home. So the arms from the outfield are killing the Brewers in this game. Top 9, Felipe Rivero gets us out of it with a 1-0 victory, so we split with the Brew Crew. Padres, we sweep a 4-game set, and now Brew Crew for another 3-game set. So we're going to take a look at that. Matt Olson is acquired by the Red Sox from the Oakland A's for a few prospects. So, interesting trade by Boston right there. We take an early lead in the first inning of this game, 1-0. There's a double and a run scored by Mikael Franco with the double. There's another one, but the runner thrown out. Too much of that runner getting thrown out shit. It's like blocked field goals in Madden. But anyways, 2-0 game. Now a 2-1 game as they're able to get one across here with Trevor Williams pitching again. Brent Suter going to get a homer hit off of him. It's 3-1. There's a 3-run shot by Bandy, and that's going to give Milwaukee a 4-3 lead. There's a single, there's a fly out, and a fielder's choice, so we get nothing out of the threat there. Moving into the 6th inning, a double and a run score. Gene Segura bringing in the RBI, tying the ball game up. We leave Trevor Williams in the game in the 6th. He gets it done. Josh Bell with a solo shot. Schimpf reaches on error, but that doesn't amount to anything. But we do take a 5-4 lead here in the 7th. Williams gives up a hit to Bandy, so we are going to bring in Segrist, who gets us out of the 7th inning. Into the 8th inning, Segrist continuing to pitch. And he gives up a triple. Oh, no, that's Boone Logan giving up a triple. And then they get us on a double play. Now, Segrist still in there, but we're going to bring in Rivero to get his save. He's making it a tight one, but he does get it done. So Felipe Rivero gets us a save and a win right there. We've won 6 games in a row now. And now Henderson Alvarez on the mound, and we already have a 2-0 lead. I don't even see what goes on in these games sometimes. A solo shot by Brinson makes it a 3-0 lead. And Henderson Alvarez is in a little bit of trouble here in the bottom of the 2nd, having given up a couple of base runners, but he will get out of the inning because he is GOAT. He is 8-7 with a 2.64 this year. There's a run scored on him, but it is 3-1, and there's the solo shot by Ryan Schimpf, getting that run back, keeping it a 3-run lead. It is 4-1. Russell Martin getting on base right there. Now Henderson Alvarez is going to pop out on a bunt. Great. Nice job, Henderson. Anyways, Josh Bell coming up here in the top of the 6th, and we get nothing done in the top of the 6th. They get nothing done in the bottom of the 6th. We go to the 7th. Russell Martin with a walk. Henderson Alvarez is up there. We're going to pinch hit for him. We're going to bring in Torres. That doesn't do anything. So who are we going to bring in for relief in the 7th? It's Cario Farioni. Got to bring him in, but he gives up a hit to Locane. We're going to bring in Feliz. Feliz will get out of the 8th inning. Or out of the 7th inning, excuse me. So into the bottom of the 8th inning, he gives up a hit immediately. We bring in Swarzak. He's going to get us out of the 8th. So now to the 9th inning, and it looks like we're going to put more runs on the board maybe. If Adam Jones gets it done, there's a walk, a ground out, though. We don't put more runs out there, but Rivero's got a 3-run lead to try and get a save. A double play will get it done, and we will win the game. That's 6 or 7 games in a row now. I don't even remember. But a 0-0 game to start this one off. I don't know who Woodruff is, but he is their pitcher. We have Andrew Heaney on the mound, and it's a 0-0 game through 2. Get to the third, a triple scores a run for them. Shaw with the triple. Shaw has been huge against us. He is a Pirate killer. We got runners on the corners. They get a double play out of it. We need Heaney to play well. He gives up a double with a run scored right there. It'll be 2-0. We may actually lose our first game in a long time here if things don't get done, but there's a single and a run scored, another single and a run scored, another single and a run scored. We are tagging up Zach Davies right now as it is a 3-2 game. Andrew Heaney pitching in the 7th, and we're pitching it to get us out of the 6th. He's also on base here along with Tereus. We also have Brett Gardner. So he gets hit by a pitch. We have bases loaded, none out for Josh Bell. Josh Bell grounds out, but we get a run scored. Another run scored on a single. It is 5-2. A sac fly makes it 6-2. Another run and a homer. Zachary Swain with a 3-run shot, making it 10-2. There is absolutely no way we lose this game, as we're going to go ahead and throw Guerrero out there. It doesn't even matter if he gives up a run or two. He's actually going to give up a few runs and make it 10-5. A little bit of a closer call than what I wanted to see, but there's Ryan Schimpf with a 3-run shot, taking him right back, making it 13-5. So, who are we going to bring in just to close this thing out? Might as well bring in Ferrioni. It's not a save opportunity, just want somebody I can trust, and it is an easy win against this Brew Crew. We have a 2-game lead against the Brew Crew now, going into some deep play. So it's going to be huge in the coming videos here as to whether or not we can make the playoffs. As you can see, not doing well here at the end of the month. We get a trade offer from the Rockies, and it's complete dog shit. There is no way I'm giving up Andrew Heaney for what they're offering. There's no freaking way, the way Andrew Heaney has been pitching. But we will trade for Mark Vientos, who is the running leader for Rookie of the Year. And sorry, we're going to have to give up subscriber Jake Pride. Sorry, Jake, maybe you'll develop on the Mets. Later on, we're actually going to go ahead and pick up Trey Mancini and a couple decent prospects, including Leroy Lightfoot, who is a subscriber guy. So we're going to pick him up. Maikel Franco, sorry, it's been real, man, but you're out of here. Then we're going to pick up Jed Giorco. So we'll pick up Jed Giorco for Adam Jones and a prospect, so got to do that deal. So our lineup looking more powerful with Mancini and Giorco. As we continue a little bit of the simulation here before this video ends, want to get to the next divisional series there against the Cubs, and we are not doing well against these Cleveland Indians as we only take 1 game from them. We didn't really do well against the Rockies either. Let's see what we do against these Braves. We beat them game number 1. Game number 2, we beat them. Do we sweep them? Yes, we do. So we sweep the Braves going into the Cubs series. This is going to be huge. We're 63-55. That's making us 8 games above 500. The Cubs are 1 game back. Or, no, they're 2.5 games back. I'm sorry. The Brewers are 1.5 games back. It's a very tight division race. I really hope that we have the firepower with the trade deadline moves that we made to get ahead of these teams. What do you guys think? Do you like the moves that were made by the GM going into this final part of the season with September looming over us, trying to make this playoff series for the first time in this entire franchise? Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe if you are new. Plenty more of this coming your way. Look forward to seeing your comments. Take care.